So this was supposed to be a rally in that hangar. And after the first hour, they realized that wasn't going to work too well. That's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Look at that. We're going to have a big victory. The Lions are record-setting, which I knew they'd be, and a lot of people are being very surprised. It's very, very surprising. And we're getting a big vote, so it's going to be a little early to tell you what those numbers are, but it's a big, big vote in the state of Florida. We're leading Iowa. We're leading Ohio. We're doing great in North Carolina. Pennsylvania, we're going to a lot. I think we're going to do great there. They put the miners out of work. We're putting the miners back to work. I think we're going to do great there. 75% of the American people think our country is on the wrong track. Every poll says it. We are going to fix it, and we are going to get our country back on the right track very, very quickly. Together, we're going to deliver real change that once again puts America first. That begins with immediately repealing and replacing the disaster known as Obamacare. You saw what happened yesterday. The rates are going through the sky. We all knew that. I knew it before it was passed. I've been saying this for a long time. My first day in office, I'm going to ask Congress to put a bill on my desk getting rid of this disastrous law and replacing it with reforms that expand choice, freedom, affordability. You're going to have such great health care at a tiny fraction of the cost, and it's going to be so easy. It's just been announced that Americans are going to experience another massive double-digit hike. Now, they said 25%. Forget 20. You'll take 25%. It's going to be 60, 70, 80, 90%. In the great state of Arizona, it's over 100%. It is crazy. 1 in 5 Americans trapped in Obamacare will only have a single insurer to negotiate with in your state. Congratulations. Lots of fun. You're going to have to brush up on your negotiation ability, believe me. Even Bill Clinton admitted Obamacare is the craziest thing in the world, where people wind up with their premiums doubled and their coverage cut in half. And then he was forced to take it back the following day because that night he suffered greatly. He suffered. Because Hillary Clinton wants to double up and triple up in Obamacare, the numbers will go through the roof, your taxes will double and triple, and in the end, it's not affordable. You can't do it. The Democratic governor of Minnesota said the Affordable Act, remember this, the Affordable Care Act is no longer affordable. He doesn't know what to do. But I said this before it was passed. It couldn't have worked in a million years. Insurers are leaving, companies are fleeing, and by the way, it's putting your companies out of business, it's putting your small businesses out of business, and Hillary Clinton, here's another thing we can say, I'm going to repeal it and replace it, she's going to expand it, and it's going to get more and more expensive, and it's no good anyway, because the deductibles are so high. I mean, unless you have a really long-term, serious problem, at the highest level, you're never going to be able to use it, folks. Hillary Clinton wants to double down on Obamacare and make it even worse. She wants to put the government totally in charge of your health care. Despite the fact it's no good, it'll be much more expensive than even today. Repealing Obamacare and stopping Hillary's health care takeover is one of the single most important reasons that we must win on November 8th. Well, it is a big crowd, by the way.
Thousands.
A lot of people.
Thousands. There's no reason why.
Thank you. You know, it is funny because, you know, you listen to this phony media. I get a call an hour ago, and they say, sir, we have a problem. I said, oh, here we go. What is it? They said this, and I laughed. But they said the people don't fit into the hangar. I said, but that's a good problem, isn't it? Change has to come from outside our corrupt system. The fact that the Washington establishment has tried so hard to stop our campaign, which is actually a movement. This is a movement, folks. And this is the last time we're going to have a chance. 4 years, it's over. It's over. In 4 years, you don't have a chance. All these characters that want to run in 4 years, they can forget it. They're wasting their time. You don't have even a little bit of a chance. This is it. And we're really close. We're going to win Florida. By the way, no. These guys won't tell you that because they don't want to hear about it. But when they interview, these are the most corrupt people. When they interview the people standing on the line and they say Trump, 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 they say, all right, let's get out of here. This is bad. This is bad news. These are the most dishonest, almost as dishonest as crooked Hillary. I love those pink signs. Women for Trump.
More for Trump.
I love the signs behind me. Blacks for Trump. I like.
Hallelujah. That's not a Donna,
Yeah.
Brazil.
Blacks for Trump. You watch. You watch. Those signs are great. Thank you.
Let me use your hat, Orville, please. Put that one on.
There's going to be a lot of Brexit happening in about 2 weeks. A lot of Brexit. Remember that everybody went to bed. They said, oh, gee, I think it's not going to. And I said it was going to happen. And they criticized me. Can you believe this guy? Can you believe this guy? Just like crooked Hillary. She had a rally. You know, her rallies last for about 15 minutes and they have very few people. But she talked about how we want peace in our rallies and this and that. She hired people, thugs, to go into my rallies. 1,500 people, right? 1,500 people. Listen to this. $1,500 and an iPhone. Go in the rally and beat people up.
It sounds like Washington State.
And it was okay. Because they're Democrats. They're allowed to.
Go into the rally.
Look at that doctor.
And beat people
He'd
up.
have to his fucking hospital or doctor office to go there to Trump.
Places in Chicago.
Huh?
Remember that one?
He walked right out of the office.
They found out our people are not so easy to beat up, that's for sure. But you remember? Remember they went in.
Get your
And there
bone.
was a
Or we'll
policeman
get her
with
bone.
blood pouring down his
It's under
face.
the
There was
bed.
another
Huh?
one with a
Yeah, the
badly
bone.
gashed. This was
Hey.
all thugs put in there. And then I'm listening to her talk about peace at our rallies. We want peace. This is one of the great phonies of all time. And she shouldn't be allowed to run for president with what she's done. I'll tell you right now.
She's a criminal. A criminal.
The fact that the Washington
But then so are states like
has tried
Washington.
so hard to stop this movement is only more proof that our campaign represents the kind of change that only arrives once in a lifetime. This is once in a lifetime. I'm telling you, I opened the door, I looked out the window, I said, wow, it's so different from what they report. These people up here, they are the worst. And you know what it's called? By the way, you know what it's called, don't you? It's called voter suppression. Because people give up. People give up. And we're going to win Florida, and we're going to win Iowa, and we're going to win Ohio, right? And I think we're going to win Pennsylvania, and we're going to win North Carolina. We're going to have a lot of victories. Just keep Keep it going, folks. We're fighting a crooked establishment, and just about the biggest part of the crooked establishment are these people right back there with the phony cameras.
Hallelujah. The media. Where's the book?
And remember Obama last week, the campaigning president? He doesn't get you jobs. He gives you lousy health care that you're going to pay so much for you're not going to be able to afford it. You can't afford it now. He can't beat ISIS. He's a lousy president. And you remember when I said that some of the voting is rigged? Okay, everybody knows. Check out Philadelphia, Chicago, St. Louis. And he said, this is a threat to our system. This is terrible. This is a threat. Okay, I figured, gee whiz, wow, that's pretty bad. Except last night on television, I'm watching Obama from 8 years ago. And he's basically saying that the whole thing is fixed. Before he won his first race, he was talking about voting. And he said, remember, I come from Chicago, give me a break. This guy's such a phony guy. What a phony. What a phony group. Take a look. You got to look at it. You got to look at it. A clip last night, in fact, it was on Sean Hannity. You got to look at it. And you see that, I said, I don't believe that he would have said that after knowing he made these said. But basically, he said it's rigged. And he said, I know because I come from Chicago. Give me a break. What a phony guy. Real change begins with ridding Washington of corruption, of which there's plenty going around.
Everywhere is corrupt.
And believe
Everywhere.
Me, folks, I've been saying it for a long time. This system, the whole system is rigged.
Amen. Rigged for them.
Go back to Obamacare.
Even small towns.
You can keep your plan.
Entire states.
He said it 28 different times. Keep the plan. Keep the doctor. Keep your plan. Keep your doctor. He lied. Remember, he had Jonathan Gruber of MIT, where my uncle was a professor for 35 years. But he had Jonathan Gruber from MIT. And he was the architect of the plan. You remember he called the American people stupid? Stupid.
Stupid. And y'all are stupid.
He tried to take it back. He couldn't take it back. It was a disaster. The problem is, folks, they all have a memory, including us. 2 weeks, and we forget. But I don't forget. And you know what? I bring it up. Jonathan Gruber said the American people are essentially stupid for approving and allowing Obamacare to happen. And you know what? We've got to show them on November 8th that we're not stupid. We're not stupid.
You vote for Hillary, you're stupid.
And then if you live where you don't trust the post office, go to the county seat and take your vote. That's what we're going to do.
As you may remember, President Obama claimed to have no knowledge whatsoever of Clinton's Hillary Clinton. Illegal emails, sir. I have no knowledge of it. I don't know. This guy, he's as bad as she is. And he's got to stop campaigning and bring us some jobs, okay? That jeopardize national security, or email server. But newly public emails, WikiLeaks, prove otherwise. A Clinton spokesman, Josh Warren, sent an email saying, quote, looks like the president just said he found out Hillary Clinton was using a personal email when he saw it on the news. Oh, that's nice. But Cheryl Mills, Clinton's chief of staff, the State Department, replied, quote, listen to this. We need to clean this up. He has the emails from her. They do not say state.gov. They don't say it. In other words, Mills was saying Obama, he had to know that Hillary was using an illegal server, but he claimed otherwise. So that means Obama is now into the act. And now I understand that despite his hatred of the Clintons, because I know one thing, Bill hates him, but despite his hatred, now I understand why he pushed her.
Sorry.
Because he didn't want to get caught up in the big lie. He's
life.
caught up now, folks.
He's true.
We have to investigate the investigation. This investigation. So listen to this. Crooked Hillary Clinton tweets and deleted 33,000 emails, lied to Congress under oath, made 13 iPhones disappear, some with a hammer, then told the FBI she couldn't remember 39 times. Bad memory.
Lock her up.
Lock her up. Lock her up. There are people in prison right now who didn't do a tenth of what that white bitch
The lady
did.
in Pennsylvania, they gave her 18 months in prison for lying to the FBI.
Standing ties to her and her husband.
She was a senator.
The closest person I can tell you that
Republican.
gave more. Listen to this. This happened yesterday. Gave more than $675,000 to the campaign of the wife of a top
$675,000.
the investigation into Mrs. Clinton's illegal email server. In other words,
Do you see?
In other words,
No, you don't.
in other words, the man who was in charge of the investigation of Hillary Clinton accepted essentially from Hillary Clinton $675,000 that went to his wife. Never happened before. Never happened. Not in this country's history. This is a disgrace, and she shouldn't be allowed to run for
I'm buying her another one.
I know, but I don't know.
She shouldn't be allowed. She's a crook. Remember this. Remember this. Just remember this. So important. Donna Brazil.
Donna Brazil.
Got the answers to a debate and the questions to a debate. So she has the questions. She gave them to Crooked Hillary.
No integrity.
You saw Donna Brazil.
Surprise, she's black.
What a mess.
Come on,
that
please.
was the
Get
way
this one.
She didn't know what to do.
Come on.
Well, how did you get them?
Well,
They were sent by Russia. You know, they're always using
The source. We owe you, Russia.
They were sent by Russia and Donald Trump. Yeah.
you see,
These people, and yet they have more because Hillary Clinton gave them 20% of our uranium, gave Russia for a big payment. And her man has to do with her, the whole thing. They're a bunch of crooks. I'm telling you, our country is in such trouble. So Donna Brazil has the questions. She gives them to Crooked Hillary. Okay. Now, here's what I'd like. Wouldn't it be great if Crooked Hillary, you know, it's funny. I wonder if she had the questions the other night to our debate, because everybody tells me I killed her in that debate, which I think I did.
You showing the hell dead, baby. You showing the fuck dead.
So Donna Brazil gives her all of the questions.
A black
And what
without integrity, like that nigga working over there at Washington Graham.
Listen, I can't do this.
No integrity.
She used them. And we found out through WikiLeaks that this happened. And nobody was there for her. Can you imagine if I got the answers or the questions?
You must
to a debate?
vote.
It would be the Olympic chair, right? No. It would be the biggest story in the world. And they're not doing anything with Donna Brazil. And they're not doing anything with Crooked Hillary Clinton. She got the answers to a debate. She got the questions to a debate. And she didn't turn herself in. Meaning, I'm sorry, I'm not
can't
going
use those
to
quick,
By
Gary,
the way,
no.
what a great act that would have been if she did it. We would have all been shocked if she did it. But wouldn't that have been nice? The criminal conduct of Hillary Clinton threatens the foundations of democracy. I mean that.
Hallelujah. The foundation and cornerstone of democracy. And we're a republic.
A contract with the American voter that will give the government back to the people. And just so you understand, and you know this, I didn't need this. But I was doing very well
I'm in
on
a
the other side.
19, 20 minutes almost.
I didn't need it.
Xfinity has stalkers. I have pictures. Let me do this.